The model is the commodity. The operational data is the moat. Every mid-market AI conversation still opens with the same question. Which model? Wrong question. The model is the cheap, interchangeable part. Swap it next quarter, and almost nothing about your hard problem changes. Here's why the bottleneck moved. Any frontier model handles the clean 80%, the happy path, the well-formed record, the demo, and it handles it genuinely well. This isn't a knock on the models. The trap is mistaking that 80% for the hard part. It's solved, it's commoditized, and it is identical across every provider. It's available to your competitor for the same monthly bill it's available to you. So your advantage cannot live there. Nobody's advantage can live in a capability the person across the street rents for the same price. The thing you actually wanted, automated lives in the other 20%, the exception case, the vendor format edge, the 2:14 a.m. order with non-standard routing, the handoff nobody documented. That's the part that was eating your team's time. The reason you wanted automation in the first place. And here's the catch that most AI roadmaps miss entirely. The data that describes that 20% usually doesn't exist yet. It was never captured because a human handled it by judgment and moved on. There's no labelled record of how. And you cannot point a model in any model at data you don't have. So the real work was never model selection. It's the operational grind of running the workflow over and over with a human in the loop until the exception data gets captured, labelled and structured into something a model can actually learn from. It's the unglamorous part, the part that costs 80% of the effort to cover the last 1% of cases, the part most teams skip because it doesn't demo well. But that corpus, the labelled record of how your operation handles its own messiest cases, is specific to you. It was earned one exception at a time, and it is not for sale. That corpus is the moat. A CIO said it more plainly than I could on her own post. You can't AI automate the workflow without the operational data, and acquiring the right data is the actual job. Which is why we picked the best model is not a strategy. The model is rented, and so is your competitors. The data is earned, and only one of you did the operational work to earn it. So here's the test for your own roadmap. If your AI roadmap is a list of models instead of a list of operational data you'll capture, it isn't a moat, it's a procurement plan. And the one question that tells you which one you have. If a competitor signed up for the same model tomorrow, what would they still not have? If the honest answer is nothing, they'd be at parity in a week. You bought capability, not advantage. The only durable answer is the operational data you captured by running the messy 20% yourself. The model is the part everyone can buy. The moat is the part you have to earn. By doing the operational work, most teams skip. The operational 20% thesis behind this is written up at gigo.ai. And if you want the one question self-audit to run on your own roadmap, DM me Moat on LinkedIn. Stop shopping for models. Start capturing the data only you can.